Welcome to the Fantasy Football Clown Show. I'm your host, the Fantasy Clown, along with JDM Clown. We're coming to you after the first week of the playoffs, so what an exciting week. And Justin's really made his way to the Final Four, and a whole bunch of the Clown Leagues actually leads the way out of the four of us. So we'll be excited to dig into his teams a little bit here as we go through. But without further ado, we'll get started with DraftKings. So, Justin, give us the DraftKings update.
Yeah, so this week in the main slate, it looks like Rick Topher took home the main winnings here with 49.50. His starting lineup had Matt Stafford with 18.52, Kyren Williams with 29.5. Zeke with 9.6, Rashid Rice 24.1, Reed 17.2, Douglas 6.3, Okonkwo 6.6, CMC the main winner this week with 44.7, and the Falcons defense with 7 points.
Yeah, it looks like W. O'Brien got some money, and Man of Steel got some money this week as well. 132.76 was profitable. So,
oh yeah,
money was attainable even with the lower scores this week.
Exactly.
Looking at the people that faced me actually this week, I went 0-4. So everybody was able to beat that 81.08 that I had, and I used guys like Derrick Henry that didn't do anything, and the Jets defense that really didn't do anything. So, it was pretty much a donation for me this week. But JSL 111 jumped in this week at 154.92, Drupert 123.18, Rick Topher 163.52, that same lineup that won, and then W. O'Brien 93 with the 152.72, which also was our second place. So they were able to go head-to-head with me and get the win. So just encourage you guys to jump in week 16 as we keep going throughout the season here. We'll probably do week 16, week 17 yet, Justin. What do you think? Usually
I think so.
Top off week 18. We don't. That's like throwing darts in the wind on week 18. So yeah, we'll plan for 2 more weeks of that and try to publish those winners. So really encourage you to jump in and take our money for another couple of weeks. And let's jump right into the redrafts and especially best ball.
Absolutely. So the best ball points only, the top scorer this week was Russ D30 with a 283.83.
Yeah, it looks like Rusty is kind of down the list a little bit, but in that league, Bumsky's actually was at the top of the list, and then Nick Primo in second place, and the Camera in third. And I was looking over, what the separation is there. It looks like Bumsky's is running away with it. Has first place pretty well intact here with 2 weeks to go, and a little bit, about 50 points from Jake Peterson up the Camera for the third place money. So we do pay 3 places here, but it's kind of pulling away. However, second and third looks like it's pretty tight. So there might be some jockeying for position with the Camera and Nick Primo in these next 2 weeks.
Excellent. So the best ball points only number 2 league, MB Gut with a 290.44.
And here we have the Camera, no Cap Carson, and Benny Trees in those top 3 spots. And here again, those top 3 are kind of pulling away. About 150, 130, I guess, points separates 3 and 4. But it does look like second and third place are really tight, as we see it, or less than a point apart. So that's going to, 2 weeks to go. There's going to be a little bit of jockeying for position of who gets that second place money. So good luck to both No Cap Carson and Benny Trees here in trying to get that second place money.
Yeah, excellent. So our best ball head-to-head, we have the Final Four coming up. The Group A, Archegel versus OG Boogie, and King Kong 34 versus Balt Fam 09 this week.
And what I think is ironic in this league is actually preseason we thought that Oogie Boogie and Malahames would be first and second. And so, I think, looking there, we really, were right on Oogie Boogie getting out, but it's going to be, and I guess thinking that we had King Kong, but that's coming up soon. But we have Oogie Boogie, kind of still has a chance. So I guess we're still alive with our preseason, but didn't have that bye. So it'll be interesting to see how that preseason pick does. I did notice last week, 302, was a real strong score.
Yes, absolutely. So our best ball head-to-head Group B, it'll be King Kong 34 versus Hot Sauce Wiley, and Felix the Cat versus River AD.
And I guess this is where King Kong 34 was coming into play. We had that as our preseason first pick, and River AD as our second. And so right here, it looks like those preseason favorites really came out in the end in this environment. So it's interesting to see how those preseason picks, did follow through, and were pretty close, pretty accurate.
Awesome. So our redraft, we have the two matchups. It features Fantasy Clown versus yours truly, JDM 1989, and River AD versus Shippa.
Well, and this is we almost need to have a poll, I think, Justin, to see who's going to win our matchup. I just want you to know that I am the number one seed, but I also noticed that you scored 245 points last week, and I scored 237. So I am actually thinking I am the underdog here. So I want you to maybe give me a couple points, maybe spot me some. Maybe I should get a handicap. If you give me 20, and give you like a 20-point head start, that might work out well.
Oh man.
I see that River AD was the champion in this league last year. And since we had two of these, I actually did win one of this type of format last year. So I won, I guess, redraft 2 officially, which we don't have back in operation. But yeah, you're coming on strong here. We're going to definitely be talking some smack on the board. So get ready for the chat this weekend. Me and you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm taking you down this week. So our redraft 3 has 2 matchups. One of them is myself again, JDM 1989 versus Strike X, and Zeke 123 versus No Cap Carson.
And so just kind of, in redraft 1 and redraft 3, we never picked the right players because we didn't have you and any of that stuff. So a lot of disrespect we showed to JDM 1989 going on. And you're the number 1 seed here. So, it's kind of a broken record, but both of these redrafts, you're right near the top and have a chance to get to the championship. So wishing you a lot of luck. As you notice here, I'm at the bottom. I fell out, got beat by No Cap Carson. So congrats to him. And he's going to go out there and attack Zeke this week and then maybe meet you in the finals. But you got to still get by Strike X. So
yes, exactly. Exactly. So we're going to move on to our Dynasty Leagues. For Clownheads 1, we have 2 matchups. Jason Paro versus River AD, and Last Action versus I Won You Diggs.
And looking at Jason Paro, he was actually a winner last year. So if he were to win this bracket, he'd actually get $200 additional in the Empire pot. So just kind of an important distinction, and just winning back-to-back is tough. So wish him a lot of luck, and and then everybody else is still playing as well here.
Perfect. So the Clownheads 2, Jack Powers versus Heifer, and Malahomes versus Head Smacker.
And here, Jack Powers was our champion last year. As you see the yellow bow there, or medal there for him. And again, if he wins, it would be $200 extra in addition to the prize money from getting the Empire Fund. And winning back-to-back, just, geez, being the number 1 seed back-to-back years seems like a tall task. So good luck, Jack. And then on the other side of the bracket as well, getting that win. And a special shout-out to Malahomes, who knocked me out of this bracket here last week. So.
Awesome. So Clownets 3, Jack Powers versus C Balls, and Hurricane Zion versus JSL.
Yeah, JSL 111 was the champion here last year. So if he repeats, he'll get that $200 Empire Fund as well. Looks like a tall task, though, coming out of as the 3 seed when Jack Powers is the 1 here. And so good luck to each of the participants in this league as well. And let's see if an Empire pot goes down.
Gonna be exciting for that right there. Clownheads 4, the Draft Guru versus Boyce 21, and Jack Powers versus Jason Henson.
Well, in this one, it looks like we're going to have a $300 rollover pot because last year producer Brad won. And as you notice here, he's no longer in these playoffs or wasn't in the playoffs here. So we'll have a new champion this year. So it'll be somebody starting that run or trying to get, back-to-back wins here for a $300 pot next year. So this is going to roll over. And good luck to each of the participants in the Final Four here.
Yes, good luck there. Clanouts 5, Current 17 versus Stiller Nation, and Circle the Wagons versus Top Flight Hooker.
And here we have Circle the Wagons. It was our champion last year in Clownhead 5. So if he wins, he'll get that $200 Empire pot. Looks like, Kerwin was the 1 seed. So, good luck to each of the participants. And a special shout out to Top Flight Hooker, who knocked me out of these playoffs here last week as well. So it seems like that's a broken record. I got knocked out of a lot of playoffs here in week 1 of the playoffs.
Okay, alrighty. So the Clownhead 6, MB Gut versus Hot Sauce Wiley, and yours truly, JDM versus Psalm 3303.
And I think this must be one of those things that I should be learning of a lesson here. I got knocked out a lot of times last week, and you didn't play last week. You're like, I don't have to worry about getting knocked out because I'll just take that bye and I'll just play next week. It doesn't matter what I do, and it doesn't matter what my score is because I noticed your score is 233. Now that would have taken out the top of the line, but just kind of the bottom line. I want you to also look at those scores of Psalm and Two Beast. I mean, that was within 0.09 of each other. So one catch for negative yards would have gotten that done. For Two Beast. So crazy how close that one was, and I think there was a player last night that one more catch and it would have swung the other way for a win. So that was a tight one there in Clownhead 6. So that was really crazy.
Yes, it was interesting to watch there. Clownhead 7, Beef Canyon versus Aussie Gringo, and McGiddo versus Psalm 3303.
Yeah, really strong going from Psalm 3303 here. But we're going to start trying to get a 2-time winner here in this league, and so good luck to the Final Four participants here. It looks like these guys are a part of lots and lots of Clownheads leagues. So congratulations on that, and good luck as we proceed to week 16.
Yes, excellent. Clownhead 8, K. Kraku versus yours truly, JDM 1989, and Circle the Wagons versus Rednecks.
And here I see you show up again. So it doesn't really matter, I guess, if you play or don't play, Justin, because you just get to the next round. And I need to take some lessons on how to do that, win week 15. I lost 9 times in week 15. So, I got nine elimination games last week, on teams. So I'm sold if you can't figure that out. But, I think, I can learn from, how to do it. So encourage you, wish you good luck against KC Crawl Q and get that first title in this league, in League 8, and so you can get set up for the Empire Fund.
I appreciate that. Clownhead 9, Strike X versus T-Lore 7, and Psalm 3303 versus Hot Sauce Wally.
Wow, Psalm 3303 is in 3 of these Final Fours. So, it's kind of a crazy good showing here. So must have drafted about the same team, and it just kind of seems like it's pushing out to the Final Four. So good luck to each of the participants here, and to get started on trying to get that back to back and get that $200 additional money next year. So good luck to each participant here in the Final Four.
Yes, absolutely. Good luck to both of them. Division A, we're going to go on to the Elite Eight. Division A, the FF Prez versus PJags, and Wolfpack versus David R1.
Looking at I guess I just want to. This is year number 2 for the Elite Eight. So the top 2 teams went off to the large playoffs, but even so, week 16 they jumped back into the division playoffs because the 4-5 and the 6-3 game have taken place, and then the winners play those 1 and 2 seeds that were in the larger playoffs last week. So, this divisional round is what we're going to take a look at now, and then we'll come back and look at the bit larger playoffs at the very end. But notice Wolfpack here was the champion last year, actually a Final Four participant as well. And he, in the larger playoffs, knocked off our champion overall this week. So really had a good week in week 15, but on his way to trying to get that extra $100 in the Empire Fund for the division here and winning back-to-back. So good luck to the Wolfpack as well as the other people trying to knock him off and make that pot a little bit bigger.
Yes, good luck to everyone. Division B, Mucho versus Catch and Skin, and 808 Raiden versus Sea Balls.
And here we have Mucho as the number 1 seed, and he was who won last year, so he's on his way out trying to win a championship, 2 wins away from getting the back-to-back and that extra $100 here in the Empire Fund, in addition to the money for winning the division. Excellent.
Division C, the Draft Guru versus Jason Paro, and L. Brad 9210 versus the Cammer.
And here we have Jason Paro, coming out from the 5 seed and facing the Draft Guru. He's who won Division C last year. So if he knocks off the Draft Guru, then he'll be in 1 win away from getting that $100 Empire Fund. And of course, the guys with the top seeds are going to try to put a stop to that and make that roll over. So good luck to each person in this division.
Excellent. Yes. Good luck. Division D, Bumpskis versus ZBM7 and Pritchard 03 versus Ostentations.
And here we had Bumpskis was the number 1 seed in the whole tournament and did get eliminated last week. So that number 1 seed did go down in the large tournament, but on his way out here. And here, unfortunately, former Final Four finalist Johnny Ross, who won this division, also got knocked out this past week. So I don't feel as bad when I start seeing these guys get knocked out. So this one will roll on, and next year, the winner of this year will have the chance of getting $150 in the Empire Fund here in Division D. So this is going to have a rollover, pot with a new winner this year.
Yes, excellent. Division E, D Hart versus Mirrorless 6, and Danny Nichols versus Rusty 30.
And Trader Dan, really put a strong team together, kind of taking over an orphan last year. And so we'll talk a little bit more about his team, but, he did advance on in the large tournament as well, but going to be playing, I guess he's playing Mirrorless here. So JSL 111 was eliminated and so was the former winner. So I guess we're looking at a $150 rollover pot here as well. So we won't have a repeat champion in this division either.
Excellent. Good luck to everyone there. Division F, Achilles the Hub versus River AD, and Slick the Roller versus Turkleton 2420.
And Turkleton was this number 6 seed, was the champion last year and still alive. So really two more wins away from being able to knock off and get that $100. So still alive, looking for that Empire pot as well as winning the division. So good luck to Turkleton and good luck to the rest of the entrants here trying to knock him off.
Yes, excellent. Good luck to everyone there. Division G, the Dutch Dynasty versus Boyce 21, and K Quinn 545 versus Miley R.
And here we actually had Barry that won last year, so wasn't back into the playoffs. So we will have a new winner, and that rollover pot will be $150 next year. And the person winning this year will have a chance at repeating and getting that pot next year. So good luck to each of these 4 teams on advancing.
Yes, excellent. Good luck to everyone. Division H, You Dumbass versus W Norton 23, and Cowboys and Utes versus Malahomes.
And here we have last year's champ, Cowboys and Utes, still has a chance to repeat at the divisional level. Did get knocked out of the bigger playoffs, as I mentioned, and but here can get that $100 if he repeats and 2 more wins away. At this point, now what I want to do is bring up the Elite 8 tournament, and just kind of take a look at that bracket. And if we just scroll down to this week's matchups, just to kind of get a feel for what we have Achilles the Hub, which is the number 1 seed, going against K Quinn 545 as one matchup. Then we have the Wolfpack and Final Four finalists last year against Slick the Ruler. We have Elbrad 9210 versus Pritchard 03. That's an orphan owner takeover, so that's a brand new owner in the league for this year. And then we also have You Dumbass versus D Hart, or Trader Dan, as he's known, as the 4 games or matches that we have this week. So good luck to each of these 8 teams, and we'll see 4 of you guys in the Final Four next week, going for all the marbles, or $3,000. So exciting to be at this late round of this tournament. So good luck to each of you guys.
Yeah, excellent. Good luck to everyone. Now we're going to head on over to our Big 8. Division S, Justin 13098998 versus Stiller Nation, and Z Flusser versus Johnny Dagger 34.
Wow. So here we have Justin and Z Flu that were as part of the big tournament, but real excited for the Final Four here and establishing a first-time winner in this division, which will have the chance then next year to repeat and take that extra $100. So good luck to you 4.
That's excellent. Good luck to everyone. Division T, Noisy Silence versus L Diz, and Cap Pearl versus Buick 1957.
Yeah, again, good luck to these Final Four participants, and especially to the 2 teams in the large playoffs. Good luck as you continue on to getting the division title here.
Yes, good luck to everyone. Division U, Earth Gets Black versus Doing It Well, and J Yates 11 versus Sam Zanto.
So really seems a lot of new people in the Clownheads community here in this league. So good luck to you guys as you proceed forward and try to get this division title 2 years in a row and get the Empire Fund.
Yes, good luck to everyone. Division V, Danny Nichols versus Vish 13S, and SB Sherman versus Ghost 11.
And here, Danny Nichols is a familiar face to us, plays in a couple of our leagues, and was the number 1 seed overall in this tournament. So good luck to all 4 of you guys as you attempt to get that division title.
Yes, good luck to everyone. Division W, G-Town Baseball 22 versus River AD 98, and Phil Rupert versus David R1.
And G-Town Baseball feels like he was a top scorer in the league a couple times. I remember that name, really coming up a lot. And River AD plays in all kinds of leagues with us. So good luck to you guys as you proceed on, and to the other 2 Final Four people as well. And so try to knock out that division title 2 years in a row and get the Empire. Pot.
Yes. Good luck, everyone. Division X, JSL 111 versus the Pac Fan 1984, and Titan Chaps versus Felix the Cat.
Yeah, again, some familiar faces here and playing other leagues, and so good luck to these Final Four teams as they continue on the trek of trying to get back-to-back division titles.
Yes, good luck, everyone. Division Y, Slippy Nanner versus D-Rec 22, and Nick Merkel 4 versus Arm Ranger.
Yeah, and again, Slippy Nanner in a couple of leagues with us, and Nick Merkel in a couple of leagues with us. So good luck to you guys as you proceed forward to getting back-to-back division titles.
Yes, good luck, everyone. Division Z, Marshall Gore versus Pants Pooper, and Mario 19 versus Mr. Shy Guy.
I almost laugh every time I talk about Pants Pooper, so I just kind of want to chuckle. I feel like I'm still a kid when I say that name. But good luck to you guys, and really appreciate you guys playing in the league, and so good luck as you try to get back-to-back titles and get that Empire Fund.
Yes, excellent. Good luck, everyone.
And as we pull up the Big 8 tournament, we'll just kind of go through those matchups as we go here this week. We've got the 1 seed Danny Nichols that did advance against Captain Curl, was actually the last team in with 5 losses that was able to advance and had a big number, 300-point number last week. So really, really good showing. Marshall Gore against Noisy Silence, JSL 111 versus Titan Chaps, SB Sherman versus J Yates 11. So good luck to those 8 teams as we get down to that Final Four going for $3,000. So, $100 turns into $3,000. So good luck, guys, as you proceed forward. And man, we're getting through it, Justin. You are out of the 4 of us, you have 4 teams in the Final Four from the Clownhead community. So yeah, you really figured out how to get those teams on and moving forward. So good luck to you too as you try to get some awards and some get some hardware from us. So
yeah. Well, I'm not worried about that.
You get to sign your own certificate, right? You have a certificate that you signed. That's how that works.
Yeah, exactly. I'm more interested in the money though.
Oh, okay. You don't want certificate with my autograph. I got you.
I still want that. I mainly want the cash.
Oh, okay. I thought you wanted my signature and you could sell that for cash. I thought that's what we got. Well, if all you want's cash, then you could probably do better by just not paying in. Just not playing. Like if you're looking for cash, the best way to get cash is probably just not playing at all because that's probably the cheapest way to go here.
Oh yeah. Well, I plan on putting my certificate in a nice frame and hanging it on my wall, so I can look at it every now and again.
There you go. Yeah, that's well, producer Brad and I had the certificates from last year, and I think we got one last year. That must have been the quota because I'm not sure if we're going to get them anymore this year. Producer Brad's not in any Final Fours, and I'm only in one. So you're about to knock me off this week, and then it's all over for me as well. So
that's the plan.
You have a chance for 4. You could share. You could share some of that wealth and be kind. So I just want to learn how to not lose 9 times in week 15. I'm trying to figure that one out. How to not lose 9 times. That's kind of it. But good luck. The week is coming quick. A couple days away from week 16, and it feels like it's a marathon to get to this point. But good luck to each person out there as you really try to cash some money and keep it in mind that one team wins at the end, one team stands at the end. I guess 2 playing in week 17, but 1 standing out of 12. So really, really hard to get there. Need to be on the right side of variance and not only the right build, but you also, need to have that be on the right side of variance. And I was thinking about, some of my teams this week that maybe I build around Justin Jefferson in redraft specifically. And, they couldn't get off the ground because if you didn't get to the right get that right first round pick, and I picked Eckler one time instead of Tyreek, and again that was probably, in hindsight, it's pretty easy to see that didn't make sense, but at the time I felt like, Eckler's going to be a good player. So, looking at all those things, I think it's, one of the things I want to congratulate people that really found their way to the championship. And, good job, Justin, for that. Any other things to add before we sign off for the week?
I'll prepare to lose for one. To me,
I'm ready. I'll be looking at the chat board because I'm sure that's where I'll be hearing this. Maybe we should be on Discord. Maybe we should just vow to be on Discord. On Sunday, though, I'm going to be at a Christmas Eve party. I don't know what your plans are, but I might not be really too Discorded up this week on Sunday. But Saturday, I'll be able to be pretty attentive to the Discord and those games.
Yeah, excellent. Also, come join us in our DraftKings lineups this weekend.
Yeah.
And good luck to everyone that's looking to make some money this here over the next couple of weeks, especially all the ones that get in their I guess game week check here in our big large tournaments. And I want to wish everyone Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Whatever you guys prefer to celebrate this weekend. So good luck, everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. Great shout out on the game check. It's one of the things I think we do really well around here is we kind of pay for the performance in the playoffs. So you get in week 15, you get paid, and then you advance to week 16 and you make some more money. And then if you are fortunate enough to win this week and get to week 17, then you make even more money. So these people that are playing this week, have accumulated game checks of $200. So they're already in plus money just by being here, by playing. So they get a game check for showing up this week and playing. So yeah, kind of a fun thing. And, one of the things that differentiates us and I think from some other leagues. So good luck to each person. For JDM Clown, I'm the Fantasy Clown. So long for now.